It's Patrick Lagreid from Halfwheel, and this is the Lotus Brawn, a fairly new quad flame lighter from the Lotus Group, which you might also know is making the Vertigo brand. Now, the Brawn is a tabletop lighter that measures 3¼ inches tall, 2 inches wide, and 1¼ inch thick, making it what I would call a compact tabletop size, probably too big to comfortably fit in your pocket, but far from the biggest thing you'll see in the tabletop category. And part of that is because it weighs in at 7.7 ounces, just under half a pound, giving it some good heft thanks to its all-metal housing. It's available in 4 colors, a crackle black and gunmetal combo, a gray and gunmetal combo, solid chrome, and this one, which is a brown and copper combo. Each has an MSRP of $49.95 and comes with a 2-year limited warranty. Now, in terms of the features, the Brawn offers a cigar rest cap, as you can see right there with that curved cap, an extra large flame adjuster down there on the bottom, and an extra large fuel tank, which I can't really show you because there's no fuel window, as well as 4 windproof torch flames, which we'll get to in a minute. But it's the ignition mechanism that first caught my eye when I saw the Brawn back at the Tobacco Plus Expo trade show in January. Now, the large flip-down ignition stood out for being fairly unique. It's a nice design. You don't see it every day. And the more I used it, the more I appreciated just how easy it made to get the lighter going. While not a true single-action ignition, the 2 steps, which are flipping up the lid and flipping down the ignition, eventually begin to happen with a single thought and a single thumb action. And that process also comes with a fairly satisfying sound of the lid opening and the ignition engaging, which I'll give you a quick listen to right now. Now, it's not the ST DuPont ping, certainly, but the experience is similar, save for a bit of hinge squeak. So let's turn off the lights and get a look at the flame, which comes from the 4 jets that are not only arranged in a diamond shape, but are also each angled inward to bring the flame to a point. Now, you'll notice it's not quite as precise as a small single flame, but it does a pretty good job creating some balance between flame size and accuracy. So let's fire that up. So as you can see, it's a real smooth ignition. When you start to bring the ignition mechanism down, it begins the flow of butane and provides a nice, reliable spark. And you get 4 torch jets that come together to create a nice, powerful flame. But again, as you can see with the angling, also gives you a fair amount of accuracy. Now, I've used this on Lanceros and Coronas, as well as Gordos and Toros, and basically every kind of cigar I could throw at it. And it all worked really well. It's not perfect for smaller ring gauges. I don't think any quad flame lighter is. But certainly it's better than a lot of the other ones I've seen on the market. And again, flame takes a little bit to die out. But again, quick, easy ignition. And you get that big quad flame burning with each click of the ignition. So let's turn the lights back up now. And as you might expect with a quad flame, the longer you leave it burning, the hotter it's going to get. And there's a little bit of heat up here in the metal top part. But again, in most of the times I was using this, you don't need to let it burn long enough to get really hot, which is a really nice perk of this. And again, this isn't the most feature-loaded lighter. Probably the biggest thing you're going to notice is the curved lid that gives you a place to rest your cigar if you don't have one or don't want to use an ashtray. Now, I also really like the flame adjuster on the bottom. As you can see, nice and oversized with the fuel valve in the middle there. And it works on so many levels in that you, number one, don't need a tool to adjust the flame. And it's really incredibly easy to use. Now, I'd also imagine it could be easy for someone whose hands might not be as geared towards using smaller parts, just like with the lid and the ignition. So after using this for a couple of weeks, I really do like the Brawn and definitely recommend it. It's an affordable yet refined tabletop lighter. It's got plenty of power, but also good accuracy, especially in that quad flame lighter segment. And even without a fuel window, it's still a winner in my book. So again, that's the Lotus Brawn. Thanks for checking out this review. And for complete coverage of the premium cigar industry, check out halfwheel.com.